Hey. Last time we are stuck in this homepage. I will show you why we are stuck in here, and we are going to fix our login sign up pages. I think this is the last video I'm going to make for this authentication clean architecture course. Okay, let's fix our problem. Inside our main, we are routing. Okay, then what we are going to do, let's fix our route. Our home route's not going to be home, because like our application is starting from home route. This is going to be out page. For out page, let's change this thing. I just implemented just article, and we are going to call it this thing article. Where is it? Article. This is going to be our home page. I know the name is going to be confusing, but you'll understand. What am I doing in? Let's save it. Let's restart it. Yeah. If we are doing this, let's try to log in it. Paste at gmail.com. Paste at 1, 2, 3, 4. When I try to log in up, like it should move to our homepage. First, let me check it. Something else inside our login component. Yeah, I just changed this thing. This change is home, but previously it looked like this, but I want to change it to article. That's all I was changing. Let me log in. Look at my state. It's already logged in. It gives us a token. Look at my page. Then let me implement some simple page for this one, and let me do a logout function. After that, we are going to implement our sign up. Let me remove this one. What we are going to return, block listener. Our block listener is going to be out block and out state. That's what we need. But we are going to listen. Context and state. Let me close with semicolon. Let's implement it. Let me check if our state is logout success. What we need to do, context.route, go to routers.article. That's what we are going to move. We want to move. Then let me implement my child. Our child is going to be accept scaffold. I don't want to be this kind of black inside of scaffold. We need to create app bar, and our app bar is going to be take action. Okay, inside our action, let's create a pop menu button. There is 3 things we need to do: implement our icon, our item builder, and when we are pressing or when we are select, what we are going to do. Okay, our item builder is going to be context, and we are going to return honest pop menu pop-up menu item. Here is an item, and it's going to accept child. Our child is going to be text, and our text is going to be logout. And the next thing we need to do is we need value. Our value is going to be just logout. Then we are going to do it when we got this value, we are going to log it out. That's what we are going to do it. Okay, here is an item builder. Here is the end of item builder. Here is it. Let me put some semicolon to customize it. Then what we are going to do after item builder, okay, let's put some icon. Our icon is going to be honest icon, and our icon is going to be icons dot our icons dot more horizon, and it's going to be accept some color to edit it. Our color is going to be black or dark blue. Let's call it with app color with dark blue. Let me save it up. Here is it. Here is the logout button, but if you are pressing it, it doesn't do anything. To overcome for that, let's do something on selected. When we are selected, we are going to accept value. Value, and let's implement our on select. If our value is logout, our value logout means we are set it in here. If our value is logout, what we are going to do, we are going to do context on text dot, we are going to read it dot add. To implement this, let's do out block, and to add is going to work. Then logout event, we are going to call our event. That's all we need to do. Then let me press our logout button. Oh, it's not working. Let me restart it. Let me log in it. Yes. gmail.com. Test at 1 2 3 4. Let me log in it. Login is successful. Then let me log out. Oh, I just missed something. When we are log out, we don't want to return to our article page. We want to return it to our home page, because like this want to move to our login page. Then let me try to log it out. Yeah, it's log out perfectly when our logout state is successful. Yeah, that's all we need to do. The next thing we need to do is we want to implement our UI for our sign up page. Then we are going to finish this session. Let me close this one, and the sign up component. Let me build our sign up page. Okay, for our sign up, what we are going to initialize it. Is it stateless? Let me change it to stateful. I want stateful because I'm going to use some status. Then we need to initialize a lot of things, I think. Okay. Final. Let's start with like form key. Our form key is going to be global key. Why this thing is not working? Should work, but it didn't access it. Global key, and our global key is going to be accept. I think it's going to be form state. And let me close it with semicolon. File. We are going to initialize our text control for our sign up input boxes. The first input box is going to be username. Let me start with underscore because it's going to help us to be private. Username controller is going to be text edit controller. And let me copy paste this thing 3 or 4 times. And let me change with password controller. This thing is going to be full name controller, and this thing is going to be bio controller, and we need to add another thing for expertise controller. Expertise controller. After that, if we are initializing it, then we are going to consume it. For this one, let me remove our container, and we are going to block consumer use. Going to be out block and out state. Let me import it. Our package for block consumer Flutter block is required. Then we are going to implement our state logic. If our state is an out error, what we are going to do, we are going to do the same as our login. We are going to send a notification using scaffold messenger. Scaffold messenger is going to accept .off context .show snack bar where our content is going to be text, and this text is going to be state.message. Let me remove the quotation. State.message. This is enough for our out state. Okay. After context, we need to duration. For duration, it's going to be second for second. Let's const this thing. Yeah, I think that's all we need to do. The consumer is kind of requires semicolon. For auto error is going to be enough for this. After that, for success, if state is sign up success, what we are going to do, of course, we are going to send some notification message plus but at this time it's not going to be out error. It's not going to return some sign up successful. It's going to be our message if you are successfully signed in. Then what we are going to do, we need to move to our builder and let's manage our state. State is it's loading. We are going to show them circular progress. Return const center. It's going to accept child circular progress indicator. That's all we need for login. After that, as if what we are going to do, as if the state is out error, what we are going to do, we are going to return show sign up form, sign up form, like when we are building our login page, as if our state is sign up success, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to return this component, return this thing. This thing is not created, else we are going to return the same thing. To make sure of it, let's close this one and we are going to return the same thing. Then let me implement our thing after consumer. Here is it. Let's create column. Our column name is going to be sign up form, and it's going to accept build context. Let me pass something. It's going to accept context. Context. If it's successful, like let me just return empty container. I don't want to return anything. Just want to move to login. I want to log in after successfully signed up. After that, like we are going to implement our login sign up page. To implement this, we are going to return column. Column is going to be tech children's. Inside our children's, what we are going to do, show welcome message. It's already implemented in our widget. Here is it. For this one, let me call it cross-axis alignment. Cross-axis alignment dot start. It's going to be our starting point. Okay, inside our children, we need R2. Oh, this thing says like sign in user account. Like we need to change this one. To change this one, that thing is our out message. our out message is going to be changing to provide credential to sign up. Let me save it. Yeah, provide credential to sign up. And okay, our welcome message is going to be just welcome. Here is it. Then what we need to do after that, let me give it space for that sized box. It's going to accept height. Our height is going to be 37.h double. Let me add our input box. To do that, let me create a form and our child. Let me add form key. Oh, that is just a key. Key. Yeah, form key for our child. It's going to accept column children. Inside children, what we are going to add is custom text field. Custom text field is going to accept for label. We are going to add full name. Our controller is going to be full name controller. That's all we need to do. Then what we are going to do, of course, we need to size the box. Let's add some height. It's going to be dot h. Let me see it. Yeah, this gap is going to be good. It's 37, and I just add 10h. You don't see it until I create another input box for that. Custom text field for our label text. What we are going to do is it's going to be user name. Controller is going to be username controller. And same thing, let me add sized box. I got bored of writing this. Let me copy paste it. So just a lot. For this one, sized box. It's going to be 10.h, and let me give comma. It's not going to be full name. For this one, what we are going to do is going to be password, and it's going to be password controller. Password controller. This is going to be bio, and going to be bio controller. Let me add another thing. And H is going to be expertise. This, I think that's all we need to do for this one. We got all input boxes. Then what we are going to do after creating this thing, okay, let me give it space to create. our button, because we need to create a button, sign up button. Then give them sized boxed and to accept height, and it's going to be 90 h. I think that's enough. Then let's move out from okay, let me create row. Inside our row, it's going to accept children. Okay, let me expand this thing. I don't think it's going to accept this like this. Let me try to expand. Yeah, it's here. It's going to be child. Our child is going to be elevated button. Elevated button is going to accept child and on press. For on press, let me do it just an empty function. And for another thing, what we are going to do is we need a child. For this child, it's going to be text, const text, and it's set sign up. I think that's all we need. Here is our sign up, but let me grab a little bit higher, like it's going to be 50. Yeah. Then we need to add style for our button. Where is our int? Here is it. Style, elevated button style. It should be blue, but this color is going to be white. Style, text style, or text style for color, up color, dot white. That's all we need to do. It's going to be white. Yeah, that's all for on press. Let me implement it. If our keyform form key dot current state is not validate sign up module and to be sign up module, and let's initialize sign up module. What we are going to do is we are going to give them every controller for it. This one is for our email. We are going to give them user controller dot text. For password, the same thing. Password controller dot text. For full name controller dot text. For bio controller dot text. For expertise dot text. Let me close it with semicolon. Yeah, I think that's all for this one. After that, what we need to do is we need to context dot read for creating let's call an outblock, because we are going to use outblock dot add. What we are going to add is going to be sign up event sign up event. Yeah, inside this one, sign up event is going to accept sign up module. Here is sign up module. Did I miss something? Why should I get the red line? Sign up event, we just add it perfectly. Why should I get always some errors when I'm implementing this? Yeah, we just read it out block and we just call it sign up event and we pass it just sign up module. That's all I did it. Yeah, you can't do like this if that thing is not working. That's all. If you want to try to sign up it, like we need to go back to our remote data source and we need to add our URL, but our URL or our REST URL is not implemented right now. But if you guys are implemented RESTful API, you can test it out. It's going to be working like login. The next time I'm going to make is a CRUD application depending on this authentication page. That's all I'm going to do. Thank you guys for being with me. Bye bye.